Okay, hello. Well, we use the Cebit like every year to show our new product generation. In this case, generation 2012 for end users, and the B2B products. That's, for example, G-Data Endpoint Protection Enterprise 11, and brand new we have here on the Cebit our new security solution for Android. That's G-Data MobileSecurity. We include a lot of new technology in the products to make the internet and of course PCs much safer like in the last years. But I think a very good idea is to show what is the look and feel, what are the features we have included in the new products. Tim, could you give us a short overview for the end user products?
Absolutely. So what you see here is the interface of our 2012 retail version, which has a whole new user interface. You've got all the important settings for the software at a glance. For instance, you see if all the virus signatures are up to date, what's the status on the virus checks, what's the status on web protection, firewall, backup, parental controls. You've got it all rolled up into this one interface and don't need to click around in any configuration windows.
Yes, we add a lot of security features, for example, like proactive protection systems, also that the scan is much faster than the last version. Could you give us some more information about this, Tim?
Okay, so one of the features we have in the 2012 version is a so-called background scan or idle scan, which checks the computer as soon as the user is inactive and doesn't give any input into the system. And this idle scan will also stop when the user starts interacting with the system again. So, and the idle scan will take off at the same point it stopped once the computer is idle again. And this, of course, will also cause the scan times that you have during your usual daily or weekly scan much shorter.
It will also start again if you shut down the computer and start it on again?
That's correct. It will start at the exact same place it stopped, even if you shut down and reboot the computer.
Well, Tim, what have we new, for example, in Total Care?
Well, what we have new in Total Care 2012 is an image-based backup feature, which means you can back up your whole system into an image file, which you can then play back in case your computer for some reason breaks down, and you just restore the backup.
I look at your product and I see something about a mobile product. Can you tell us more about this?
This is a security solution for mobile platforms that are based on Android version 2.0 and up, and this works on Android-based smartphones and tablet PCs.
What about CloudSecurity?
Okay, CloudSecurity is a free plugin for Firefox and Internet Explorer that checks every URL that the user enters that he intends to surf on. And if this is a known malware distribution website, access to that website will be blocked and the user will receive a notification about that.
Anything else?
Yes. Perhaps you ask about why we bring now a free security solution like CloudSecurity. If you have a look on the market share of antivirus solutions, only the installation on systems, free antivirus solutions have a market share about 50% worldwide. Okay, but what a lot of users really don't know, that additional security features like a firewall or the very important HTTP scan is not included. They are not real safe with antivirus solutions without HTTP scan, because the most infections are done by drive-by downloads on websites. So we give the people for free G-Data CloudSecurity, so they will be protected with any kind of antivirus solutions, and this will be available in April worldwide.
What about your business product?
We show here in Cebit in Hanover our new business generation 11 with our flagship G-Data Endpoint Protection 11. Companies have much more than only antivirus solution or firewall. So please, Tim, give us a short overview about why is G-Data Endpoint Protection Enterprise 11 the perfect product for all kind of companies worldwide?
Well, the problem that many companies have is that they do not have an effective policy in place. And this is where G-Data Endpoint Protection steps in. It has a policy manager that has 4 separate components. We've got an application control that allows administrators to either allow or block certain applications on the web. Say they only need their Office system, their ERP system, and they can make the settings so that the only applications that will work are only those necessary. The second component that we have is device control, which you can see here on the screen. This allows the administrator to block access to all kinds of storage media, be it external hard drives, pen drives, be it optical media, digital cameras, or card readers, for instance. He can either deny access completely, or the administrator can grant read-only access to any of those devices, which on the one hand prevents the infection of system, and on the other hand prevents data loss and data leakage from the network. The third feature that we have in endpoint protection is a category-based web content control, which allows the administrator to grant permission to access only certain categories of websites. For instance, news websites can be granted access to, whereas, for instance, social networks such as Facebook, Twitter, or MySpace can be blocked altogether. The fourth feature that we have in here is a control for internet usage time. Here, the administrator can give a user a certain quota of time. Say he might allow users to use the web for 2 hours a day, regardless of what time of the day they surf the web, or they can say, for instance, 12 to 1, they're on lunch break, they can surf the web, but the rest of the time they're not supposed to surf the web. And that's what internet usage time control can do.
What about Active Directory integration?
Active Directory integration is possible in version 11. You can just go and import all the computer objects from your Active Directory into You can integrate the AD structure, all the computer objects into this administrator panel. You just need to specify your LDAP server, and you also can opt to automatically install endpoint protection on all clients that are added to the Windows domain.
Okay, so all the business will be protected, both servers and client.
That's correct. It will work on both servers and clients from Windows XP Service Pack 2 or later.
Okay, thank you very much.
Salut Romania!